When you're asked to solve a triangle, what it means is find every piece of the triangle that's missing. That includes the sides and the angles. So this triangle that we're looking at is missing one angle. The angle that it's missing is angle A. So we need to find the measure of angle A. We have the measure of angle B, it's 41 degrees, and we have the measure of angle C, it's 90. So all we need to do is find the measure of angle A. In addition, we have one side. We know that side B is 6, but we do not have side A, and we do not have side C. So to solve this triangle, we need to find one angle, and we need to find two sides. Let's start with the angle because that's the easy part. Finding a missing angle of a triangle when you have the other two is really easy because we know that the sum of the three angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. So I know that angle A plus angle B plus angle C should be 180 degrees. Well, A, I don't know, but I do know that B is 41 degrees, and I know that C is 90 degrees, and the total should be 180. This is a very simple problem to solve. A plus 90 plus 41 is 131 degrees. And now we're just going to subtract 131 on both sides of this equation to get our solution. So 180 minus 131 is 49. So the measure of angle A is 49 degrees. Piece of cake. So finding the missing sides requires us to use a little bit of trigonometry. If we were only missing one side, we could use the Pythagorean theorem. But since we're missing two sides, we will have to use a little bit of trig. So let's just use the angle that we were given. We were given angle B. So I'm going to redraw the triangle down here, but I'm going to redraw it so that the angle that we have, angle B, is down here. This was 41 degrees. And the measurement that we were given was side B. That is the side that is opposite angle B, which is right here. We were given side B. We just solved for angle A. Angle A is this one. So to find side A, what would we need to do? Now, the reason I'm going to start off by finding side A is because once I know side A, I can use the Pythagorean theorem to find side C. So let's find side A first, and then we'll use the Pythagorean theorem. So let's look at these two sides. What side do I have? Well, the side that I have, side B, is opposite my given angle. So side B, that side with the measure of 6, is opposite the 41 degrees. What side do I need? I need side A. Side A is adjacent to side B. Side C, of course, being the hypotenuse. So I have the opposite side and I need the adjacent side. And of our three trig functions, sine, cosine, and tangent, which of those three trig functions uses opposite and adjacent? The answer, of course, is tangent. The tangent of our given angle, the tangent of 41 degrees, is equal to opposite over adjacent. So now what I need to do is solve this problem for A. This is a simple cross multiplication. Multiply both sides by A and divide by 41. Essentially, you end up switching the A and the tangent 41 degrees. So my answer is going to be whatever 6 divided by tangent 41 is. Now, since side B was 6, I'm expecting my answer to be somewhere in the neighborhood of 6. Like if I get an answer that's like point 0.3 or if I get an answer that's 200, I suspect I'll have done something wrong. But I expect an answer that's in the neighborhood of 6, meaning, between like 3 and 15, for example, around there. So let's do 6 divided by tangent of 41, and I get 6.9, which I think makes sense in the context of the problem. So side A, we're just going to round and say it's about 6.9. Now I need to find side C. There are two ways that we could find side C. One of the ways we could find them is just by doing Pythagorean theorem. We could do 6.9 squared plus 6 squared equals C squared. That seems pretty easy. I could also just do another trig function. Um, I could do sine, for example. Sine of 41 degrees. Sine is opposite over hypotenuse. Well, the opposite, of course, is still 6, and the hypotenuse, the thing that I need to know, is side C. So C is equal to 6 over sine 41. I'm going to get the exact same answer doing this as I would if I did the Pythagorean theorem. So 6 over sine 41. I'm expecting my answer to be bigger than 6.9, of course, since the hypotenuse is the biggest side. So if I get an answer that's lower than 6.9, I will know I have done something incorrect. 9.1, we'll call it. And there's side C. And this is exactly what I would get if I did Pythagorean theorem. A squared plus B squared. So 6.9 squared plus 6 squared is 83.61. And the square root of 83.61 is going to be about 9.1. 9.1, there you go. So I got the same answer as if I did the Pythagorean theorem. So your choice, if you feel like using the sine function or using Pythagorean theorem is faster, doesn't matter. Whichever one you like the best will get you the correct answer. So this is how you solve a triangle. Solving a triangle means all of the angles, all of the sides, you know the values